Hello and welcome back to Transports Fever Series 2, The Great Lakes. Thank you very much for joining me in this episode. Last time out, we were following this train, which I'm sure you've noticed is back out on this line. This is because we've gone a little bit further back in time to before we followed this train, but that's what we were doing in the last episode. So in this episode, we're going to let this train go about its business and get lost all over again. But what we're going to look to do is we're going to have a look at still further improving the freight lines. I'm on what? Episode 168, I think? 168 or 167, something like that. So we're going to look at further improving the freight network, because obviously we know the passenger network's going to work, but it's the freight network that we're really looking at to end this series off properly. So make sure you stay tuned for the next 20 to 25 minutes for that. Okay, so the only way I'm going to be able to look at this freight network is by figuring out what needs to go where. Now, we realize that perhaps these trains are not going to be able to haul as much as one would expect. So I'm actually going to, since this one's going off on a bit of a walkabout, I'm actually going to take this train and I'm going to, first of all, create a duplicate of it. Now, I could... I've just had an even better idea. Alrighty, here we go. This one's going to be a far better idea if I can pull it off. Can I pull this off? If I were to double switch to slip that, make sure it doesn't change anything. I don't care if it changes the museum lines as long as it doesn't change anything else. I'm going to see if I can pull something off here. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Turn around and head for the depot. Turn around. And turn back. And stop there. Good. Okay, let's hope this works. If it doesn't work, then we're going to have to sort it out in a different fashion, but I hope this works. There it goes. Head for the depot. That's going to fix the whole issue of it being lost. I tried this out. See, I was thinking about this in the last video. That's brilliant. That really is brilliant seeing that. Right. So as soon as this gets across, there we go. You can continue on your way. Get back to work. Fantastic. Here comes the other one. And this is brilliant because what we're going to do now is this one's going to go right into the depot, as one would expect. Ta-da! And then we're going to release 2 more of them, in fact. We're actually going to release 2 more of them on the route. So, which depot are you going into? You've gone into that one. Lovely. So we'll pause that. Oh, that's not paused. We're going to duplicate that like so, and now we send them out, not on that line. Which line is it? Give me the line. That line. So we'll send 1. So that one's just gone. We're going to send this one out. As soon as that one's clear, this next one should go in. I'm actually going to stop this one when it gets around here and just wait for a little while. So I'm assuming you're waiting for a free path? Whose path are you waiting for? Okay, you're on your way. Good. So as soon as this one comes out and gets to about here, I'm going to stop it. And we're going to wait. Where are you? You. So this is the first step. This is just the first step on this. Look at that. That looks amazing. And stop. Yep. Okay, so once this one gets to Naperville, I will release this one. Then I'll watch when that one gets to... ooh, should I wait for Naperville or should I wait for Green Bay? I think Green Bay. I think Green Bay might be the better option here. We'll see. We shall see. Let me wait and get this one going. So obviously we've got to do this to get this all out and where it needs to be. Okay. So that's in Naperville now. It's picked up a few things that it's going to Green Bay now. So let's wait for it to leave Naperville. Let's say when it gets to I don't know, Milwaukee. Yeah, let's say when it gets towards Milwaukee. Although I'm not entirely certain how close Milwaukee. It's going to be pretty close. That's okay though. So it's now going past Milwaukee. Where's that bridge? That's the bridge is the one I'm looking for. Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? There's the bridge. You go. No, I'll grab you. Get rid of that. And the next one will release as soon as this one reaches that same point. At least that's the theory. I hope that this actually works in the way that I'm thinking. So there we go. That's picked up a few more bricks. Now this should, in theory, help the stone trains as well. In fact, we're going to change the stone trains over. That's the other thing we're going to do. So we'll have to change. We'll change those over too, so in this episode. So we're just trying to polish things up, get things going, make sure everything's running as best as we possibly can, and then we're going to look at that goods route as well that we've been setting up. But I just want to leave that for a little bit of time so that I can see where it is working, where it isn't. Is it because the route's too short? Is it because I can't get planks through? So on and so forth. So we'll work on it from there. How are you looking? Taking. 300, 404. That's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, you get ready to go. Look at what's on the return. That's what I'm talking about. What's on the return leg is incredible. Even that, the food that's going through that, I'm not even sure if that's actually headed to Green Bay and Sault Ste. Marie. We'll also work on getting the freight running, I guess, in Sault Ste. Marie and Green Bay in this episode. So lots to do in this one. Lots and lots to do. Okay, you get ready to go. It's not that bridge. It's the bridge that's coming up now, I think. As the coal train starts heading back. That bridge, go. Okay, here comes the next one. So we'll do that, and I guess what I could do is I could send this one out, stop it, and therefore it's already on the line. I've just got to get it going. Yeah, let's do that. That way I don't have to do that. And then I can move on whilst waiting for these things to move. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me. So let's continue up here. So we can start getting, for example, Sault Ste. Marie's freight going. Yeah, that's a good plan, I think. So let's start looking at the freight. Let's just make sure I don't mess up on this. That's all. Drop-off point. Let's get a couple of drop-off points going. Let's have a drop-off point down this road. Yeah, you just stop there. So there's a drop-off point there. And I'm going to put a drop-off point here. And I am going to put a drop-off point down here, I guess. Is that good enough? Drop-off point there. And then that in itself could be a drop-off point, in all honesty. So I guess I'll put another drop-off point over here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So in that, I can create a new route, which is going to be the freight shuttle. Marie. I'm going to set this one out now. I've just realised that one's on its way back. So this one can go now. Red. Nope, that's orange. That's red. Fantastic. Okay. Go away. We'll start from there. We shall go... Where is it? You. And then you. And then we shall go... you. And then we shall go you. Oh, and then you're going to loop around. Ooh. No. No, 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 no. Let's not do that then. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you too. There we go. It does that. Then that. Then it can come around here. There we go. That's better. Much better. Okay, let's just double check on this. Yeah, that route's okay. We've got a bunch of these coming along. That I don't have to worry about. And then I guess we should probably... what's being delivered here? We're going to have stone and food and things like that. So let's figure out what kind of freight truck we want. It's going to be this. We're looking for construction material, tools, food. Yep, that's what we're looking for. There we go. So that's what we want. We're going to have that automatic. We're going to paint them in a deeper red. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is 10 going to be enough for this? Probably not. Let's just start with 10. We'll start with 10 and see what we can do. There we go. Okay, so that's a good start. Let's pause that and save that there, because we've done a fair amount of work there, and I think that's going to really help us. Come on, there we go. Okay, and then we'll go fast forward and we'll have a look. We're not going to sort out Green Bay just yet. I might do Green Bay off camera. We're going to have a look at this and see how this is panning out for us. Okay. That wants to go to St. Louis. That wants to go to St. Louis. Some of it wants to come back to here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Again, look at that. Not much going to Sault Ste. Marie. Everything wants to go to St. Louis, even though it's going in that direction. So I'm hoping that I can fill these up to bring them. I just think that maybe it's because this platform is full. That's my theory. I think this is a... Yeah, I think this platform is just full. In fact, that's probably a good picture to take. What on earth is that carrying? Oh no. That's carrying coal. That's not what I wanted it to carry. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That being said, maybe the extra coal will help it out. That's carrying nothing. That's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, how do I stop that from taking the coal? Alright. Time for a change of plan. Time for a change of plans. That's not going to be helpful at all for us. What do we have? We've got these Pennsylvania flat cars. What can I replace them with? We can't have it carrying coal. In that case, we don't want it carrying slag as well. So no coal, no slag. Yeah. What can we take, or what can we have this carry? A boxcar. Fuel, machines. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we want. Construction materials. Yeah, we're going for boxcars. And we're going to go for the CSX ones. Okay, here we go. Time for a total replacement of these. How long are they right now? 338 meters. And they carry a total of what? Each flat car... we'll just add this up. So we've got 60 plus 84. That's what? 144 plus 96. That's 150 plus the 90. So it's 240. So you can carry 240 on there. We're going to swap that out for these. What on earth is that? I'm not too sure. We're going... Oh, that's a... Oh, okay. This is interesting. That sounds like it's going to crash. Okay, I think we're back. I don't know how far back we've ended up going. I didn't check when the last autosave was, but I think all the trains are where they're supposed to be. Yeah, all 4 of them. Right, it was this train that we're looking to replace because of the coal problems. Oh, this is just before the problem started. Brilliant, this is just before the problem started. Even better for us. Let's save it right there. Alright, okay, so we're just going to try and fix that. Here comes the last one. That's when this saved, when the last one was coming in. That needs an immediate replacement then. We can't use those double stack for some reason. So we need something that's going to give us 240 or more. That's the plan. It's annoying when you see certain things and you can't use them. What do we have though? Oh, has it got rid of the... Oh, the double stacks aren't available yet on this either. Right. Something that doesn't allow us to take coal. So it's going to have to be these box cars. Only small problem is I don't know what... There's no CSX box car. So what would a CSX train haul? That's the question. That's the big question. So to finish this episode off, we're going to work out what a CSX train can haul. So I'm actually going to look on the internet at a CSX train and figure out what they're hauling. Yep. Oh look, they're using those double stacks. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. What else do they haul? That's passengers. Don't want passengers. They can haul pretty much anything, I guess. So we're going to give them some decent boxcars, I guess. Let's give them some of the old boxcars and some of the Pennsylvania Railroad ones. Sure, why not? I'm sure they'll be happy with those. 18 top speed is good. How much was the flat car? 12. Yeah, let's do this, and we'll give it some of these. Just give it some of these. That's for cattle. That's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. Yeah, we can go for some of these. Pennsylvania, Penn Central. Yeah, let's do a few of these. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That. We'll go for a couple on the Sioux line that are on loan or something. Some of the CP rail, why not? Because we are going right up to the Canada border. So we'll do a couple of those. Or a few of those, I say. Some more Pennsylvania Railroad. Philadelphia and Reading, perhaps not. New York Central, sure. That seems okay to me. And then we'll end it off with some... Since we're getting lots of green... no, let's not go for lots of green. Let's just go for a standard... Oh, look at that. Just a standard boxcar. Guess we can just give it a few of these. 317 meters. What's the current length? 338. Let's go for 352. 334. There we go. And what's the capacity on that then? If I'm looking at the replacement, if I press replace now, I know they're slightly different, the ones at the back. So we're looking for 2 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those. So that's 8 of those. 3 of those at the front. So and that's another 4. So that's 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These ones take 18. So that's going to be a total of 360 plus 2 of those. So that's 400. That's a big increase. That's a really big increase. Let's go ahead and do that. That's where we're going to end the episode, I guess. Didn't get much more done than... Or we didn't get much done, but this is kind of important, I think. Let's just make sure it does change correctly. And as soon as it changes, we will... There we go. We will go ahead and save that. Bring it back over. We'll watch it go to Naperville. I'll probably pause it, get a spot for a screenshot, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, they don't look too bad. Let's they don't take construction material, do they? They don't take construction material, do they? No, they don't. They probably don't. They don't. How do we get construction material over? Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. So we can get food over, we can get goods over. We can't get construction material over. Unless I add a few to the back of this that is only construction material. I could do that. It's not going to be perfect. But I could, in theory, do that. That's also a decent screenshot. Right there. Maybe a little bit further forward. There. I'm going to... Right, if anybody knows, leave it in the comments box. Anyone have a solution to this? Because I'm trying to work it out. What on earth? Not a clue. I hope that I actually took a screenshot. But anyway, that's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever Series 2, the Great Lakes, and then Series 3, the Great Western Railway. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Like I said, your solutions to this, I would really appreciate that, because I'm trying to work out what the best solution is going to be. Obviously, we can get that going to and fro. We can get that going to and fro. We can't get the construction materials moving, so that's going to be a problem. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your supports would be massively, massively appreciated. Again, that would really help me out. And you can follow me on Twitch if you're not watching this on Twitch at twitch.tv/ECGadget, and you can find me on social media at ECGadgetLP for both Twitter and Instagram. I think that's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Transport Fever Series 2, the Great Lakes.